only Hakuryuu, and this is the only motherfucker that can actually do this with saying, depravity's not that bad. You know what, fuck it, and actually get to consider the person that was trying to spread the word of saying it's shit in the first place to actually think about it. As like, Hakuryuu, you definitely left off with this chapter, and I think definitely with this arc, with just some interesting stuff saying, you know, I can't reveal anything that's fucking happening right now. Like, I really can't, which really makes me wonder, who the fuck is this chick, like, right now? She's got, like, it looks like she has, like, an Alma, like, Al farming kind of mask to her and saying, you know, wait a minute, Mia, see, you can't, you know, like, you can't let Alibaba and shit get away, and it's like, you can't do all this shit, and saying, you know, well, like, what? Like, is he an ally? Is he a friend? He's saying, you know, I can't reveal any more of my plans, so pretty much, you won't become my ally after all, so go fuck yourself. And when he said, like, I said, I'd never be your enemy, like, I didn't say I was, like, your enemy or anything like that, Hakuryuu, don't pull this kind of shit, and he's like, I like that even so, he's like, yo, what are you gonna do now, lad? Are you serious? You just told me I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck I'm doing, so tell me what you're gonna do. It's like, it was like a little ago, I was like, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you about my world domination, my evil shit, and it's just like, really, Aladdin kind of didn't think about it. It's like, for all this time, he just wanted stopping Ilya's return. He kind of did that, but at a great cost of fucking, you know, Jadal, of all people. And that's the thing, like, Aladdin just keeps, like, sort of, like, you know, pushing him through it. It's like, you know, why did you, like, fall into depravity? What happened to you? Like, what exactly happened to you? And it's saying, like, you know, like, why is it such a bad thing? It's like, you know, it's just such a bad thing, really. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of black, like, rook in the world, but it's like, we just took care of the major threats and saying, all those people that they wanted to create a dark spot, they haven't got that power. Took all the energy from the dark, but like the big dark furnace anyway, there isn't a dark magic anymore that can do that kind of stuff. They haven't got the power anymore, so pretty much they're the weakest members right now out of everyone. Even like people of Rain probably could take on like fucking like Al Varman right now because they are fucking weak. And that's the saying, like, talking about saying, you know, he still wants to stop depravity. Don't get me right. He's like, even that's the case, you know, he thinks falling into depravity is a sad thing, you know. It, like, you pretty much say, fuck the world. You fall into so much depression. As we see the example of, like, the three perfect examples, fucking Mogame, fucking Kashim, and fucking... Kashim was a fucking asshole, like, either way. But even still, Mogame was the biggest change when he fucking went, like, said, I want to help all humans. If only the magicians could, like, do it. Like, he was a fucking, like, pretty much a racist. That was pretty much what, like, fucking Mogama turned in because of falling into depravity. Like, same thing with, like fucking Dunya. Dunya saying, like, you know, okay, we're going to put our strength to helping the country. No, fuck the country. Fuck, destroy everything. Same thing with Kashim. It's like, you know, oh, you know, I want to support my Alibaba. Well, in a way, really, apart from until we burn his fucking place down. Yeah, that's real support, Kashim. Good fucking... And it's very interesting. I feel like definitely for Hakuryuu, like, in this whole thing, is that he's probably the most normalist. I say that with a very slight degree. He's the most normal depravity person that we've had, like, where it hasn't seemed like changed him, it hasn't ate away at it. Maybe it's because like Hakuryuu just only recently got into depravity. Maybe that's the only reason. But even so, he's saying like you begin to like curse the world, that you're forced to stop, and as you fight for what you wanted, what will happen in that case? You know, it makes you sad. That I don't want to live. Like, he doesn't want to live in that kind of world, and he's saying, you know, I decided. It's like, so it's like I'm making my own decisions, Aladdin. Don't tell me kind of what to do, though. Don't tell me to do like what the fuck, you know, you think is right, because in the end of the day, it's my life and I get to choose what the fuck I want. Yeah, Aladdin's trying to drive humans into a better standing, but regardless of what, it's his fucking choice at the end of the day. And I thought that was interesting. And then just like everyone fucking lost their minds. Like fucking when Alibaba came back, like Alibaba's like in a fucking coma, like shit's happening. Like Aladdin's just deep breathing, both fucking like it's just, like just at the table. we straight up fucked up, kind of like. And we finding out that like pretty much the whole thing with Hakuryuu is that he controls two Dijins that actually tend to manipulate what life. Well, one manipulates the actual life of plant itself, and the other manipulates life and death. And saying, you know, we can combat this since we have our own one because of the fact that Phoenix is the same type of light. So the actual way to cure Alibaba is by countering with that. And at the same time, we will strike him down with 6 different types of Dijin. So you will have Kouen there with like Phoenix, then you'll have like the rest of them like Hakuryuu like there, like Kouen, Koa, like all of them, Kyoku, like all of them can just go in and strike down Alibaba, and that's fucking it for him. Like, what can he really do? Like, because he lost half his fucking army, so it's really curious thing. Like, he's probably gonna be on security now, especially with this guy, since like he has like nowhere to fucking go pretty much apart from here. Because do you think Aladdin was gonna take him back, saying, "Oh yeah, let's go back so you can get fucking executed"? It's like regardless of what, like. And it was interesting to say, like, when he was talking about this, like, and even like Kouen is like, wait, you don't think depravity is a bad thing? He's like, when you got to the point where Aladdin's saying, I can't even say, like, falling into depravity is absolutely wrong anymore. Like, that's how much, like, Hakuryuu changed this boy's mind. Regardless of what, it's like, he listened to his friend and he's saying, you know, no matter what, we've got a fucking fight to settle. Cohen's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, regardless of what, you know, regardless of who is right is wrong, like, no one is ever absolutely wrong. There's always some truth behind the lies. There's always some bullshit in, like, all the reckless shit, I guess. Like, that's kind of what he was going with, and I found that very interesting in this chapter. Like, definitely, it seems like Magi's now going to go into that kind of slow build-up pace. That's something that Shinobu, I've noticed, like, whenever, like, a fucking epic arc ends, there's always some kind of build up to politicians, which I do like. Like, I definitely think it's just like sometimes I just hope it isn't too overbearing for what we had for a while in Manga. We had like 2 months near like politics before this arc, and it was just pretty fucking heavy stuff. But other than that, good chapter, like good finish to like this entire arc, and I think this deserved like a 7. Like, I think it's a fair score to this chapter. Really interesting stuff. But let me know in the comments section down below. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys